very special edition of the Gunn Show, my friend. You know what's extra special as well? As I got my buddy Andrew Crow co-hosting with me today.
Yes.
And he doesn't know why exactly yet, but I have a very special announcement for some of you who are watching the live stream right now. Get to know this guy, and he's about to know why you're watching, and you're watching each other. You just don't know why yet.
The Gunn Show and the Gunn Bro. What up?
This is already going to work out.
Super excited about this interview. I'm here with none other than Andrew, the MFG
Hey,
Crow.
yo, what it do?
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule because you've been everywhere. I know you had to cancel an event because you were just shot.
Yes.
So
Man.
tell us about it. Tell us who you are and what you're doing here, what your main goals are.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Andrew Crow. People know me as the MFG, and I wear a lot of different hats. I'm the host and judge of TV's Project MFG. I'm also on a tour that you actually helped me put together. I'm so grateful. The New American Manufacturing Renaissance Tour, where we're bringing the access and the awareness to all these amazing, great careers to people that haven't traditionally been in the industry and accepted in the industry. So we're trying to just get that out to the people. Outside of that, I've also got a documentary coming out with Edge Factor.
I heard about that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Got a little sneak peek, and I couldn't believe it was me.
Someone told me that they also got a sneak peek of it, and they just
Me
said
too.
it was amazing.
It was crazy. And, you know, even though I obviously was in the documentary and it was about me, it gave me chills, like just seeing how well it was put together. And then, you know, knowing that it's going to be able to be used as something that can continue to change lives and,
Right.
you know, people can connect with and see themselves as. Paying jobs, but they hired me on the saw at $19 an hour. And I came in third shift. I saw machines for the first time, and I became a kid again. My mind just exploded. But I didn't see anybody that looked like me. So I wanted to learn this trade, and I had to fight to learn. And I first went to the Bridgeports, and the old Polish guy, you know, I bought him donuts and coffee, and I dodged his wrenches when, you know, he got mad at me. And I just took notes, and I just filled up notebooks, learned the manuals, and then I did the same with the CNC, and then G-code, and then conversational, and then, you know, CAD-CAM, and then eventually went to MIT and became a professor of the local community college, and, you know, started pulling kids in and going out and finding resources to make sure that they could pay for school, they could get toolboxes, and they could see these careers, you know. So I've been working with the felons, I've been working with the women, I've been working with, you know, black and brown people, and, you know, working with businesses that have that on their heart and just don't know how to connect, and showing them, hey, this is how you recruit and retain the next generation. And, you know, Forbes article, I got a documentary, obviously the TV show, and hopefully I can continue to be the conduit, and hopefully IMTS 2024, you know, there's 10 Drew Crows and there's 10 Meaghan Z's, and, you know, we're all doing this thing. There's a bunch more Sotos, and we're doing our thing.
A bunch more Sotos.
We can export more and lift up our you know, GDP and all of those great things. You know, we've got to have people that know how to make these things and fill these positions. So you know, it's not just a manufacturing and logistics push. Everybody got to get down.
And I think, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're doing a tour about this, right?
100%.
Yeah, perfect segue. But yeah, I mean, I guess we can kind of just jump right into it and explore it.
Absolutely. So, you know, with all of these voids that I was seeing, you know, I saw an industry that wanted to fill positions. I saw communities that wanted these jobs, and then I just saw people that couldn't communicate, right? And I also saw that I had the ability to, you know, reach people with my message that didn't just look like me. You know, everybody was listening, right? My classrooms were filled with people from rural communities that, you know, connected with my message because, you know, the walk was pretty much the same. I launched the New American Manufacturing Renaissance Tour with the help of, you know, some industry friends. And, you know, we got out here and decided that, you know, talking about it online wasn't enough. You know, putting out studies wasn't enough. Somebody's really got to get in these grassroots areas and show people that they are needed here in this industry. My tour is broken up into 2 days.
Wow.
Day one, I go in and I talk to the community. I talk to, the people that are looking for jobs. I talk to schools. I talk to CTE departments. And I talk to, government officials that work in like economic development and things like that. And I show them manufacturing careers, and I tell them my story and how manufacturing helped me elevate my life in so many different ways. I also intersect it with videos of people in manufacturing with the coolest jobs that look like the people that are in the audience. So, Black and brown people and women, and kids can see themselves in these jobs and representations of themselves, so they can start at that early age saying, oh man, I can be a munitions expert for the Department of Defense. I can be head of R&D for Tesla. Like, these things become real. Day two, I sit with the SMEs and I sit with the manufacturing contacts and executives, and I give them the toolkits and the skills to go reach out to that community and help them identify local programs in their area that'll help them get the workers.
And when we look at these numbers that we saw earlier with the open jobs and with the jobs that are coming, if we begin to tap into these areas and these communities that have been often overlooked, we can start backfilling some of these positions immediately. We've got lots of pockets of people that have never even heard of manufacturing. So I go into different cities that often have the same problem. I've got 30 machines open. I've got work on them all day. And we moved to the suburbs, and now I'm disconnected from where the workers are. Or, we're an hour outside, and most of the workforce doesn't look like me, and they're from an urban area, right? And we want to get the jobs there, but we can't communicate in a way that they're understanding or they're wanting to come and build that bridge. So I think that, with that collaboration, we need to start penetrating these markets where there are a lot of people that are looking to work, right? We have a correlation between recidivism rates and violent crimes and good jobs, right? So when we have jobs like manufacturing that pays a high wage and there's a endless ladder of opportunity, and you have somebody investing in you, wanting to skill you up, then there are more reasons for you to stay there outside of just monetary value. So once you see how much somebody cares, then you start to care in return. So, I was one of those people. I two-time felon, 2 kids before I was 18, and I didn't have a lot of opportunity or access. I also didn't know that this field was available to me, and in the school system that I was in, there was no first. There was no first Lego League. There was no first robotics. But once we began to expose people to the different opportunities and the different options that they have, and then also let them know, hey, you're welcome here, and we're going to let you go as far as you want to, then people start investing back into your company and back into the industry as a whole, right? And there's a lot of opportunity to align with the groups that are in these areas doing the work currently, the urban leagues, the boys and girls clubs that have the system set up to work on some of the things like soft skills or bringing people into the area or bringing people together to see the trades. MFG Day is a big thing for people that have never been exposed, and we got to get better with that.